Hello there. Hello. How y'all doing today? Guess what? The Devil May Cry event and Punishing Gray Raven is happening today, so we're gonna stream it. So I wanted to play it and get stuff. So I've already have pulled Virgil. Unfortunately, I had to hit Pity. Because you can get a free Dante, if I remember correctly. First, let me do... I'm still in the middle of doing the dailies. Wherever my controller is, there we go. I don't have an ice team set up, so we're just gonna go fuck it, we ballin'. So we're just gonna do the Warzone and the Phantom Pain Cage. Okay. I'm supposed to use ice units on this, but I still don't have an ice team set up. And my controller died. Lovely. That's unfortunate. A little crackhead Nanami. And still got about 300 without even using an ice unit. Let's go. It's gonna be fast. I'm just doing the normal one and not the ultimate.
终于结束了。从我眼前，好疼！赶紧，像泡沫一样消散吧，毁灭吧，沉没在这片海底。终于结束了。
Last one for this, then we'll actually start doing the stuff for the event. It's a shame Lami is going to be replaced with another dark DPS. It's a shame. I actually really like her. I love their design the most, but once again, I usually play characters with their designs. Which, interesting enough, they made some bundles with where you can get them. I'm surprised they're actually selling this background. Alright, we're gonna do the character trials. Look at the event, Devil May Cry, Devils Never Die. This character trial, you can try out the 2 collaboration characters. Tap to switch between Dante character trial interface. We'll do Virgil first because Virgil's ultimately, like, I love Dante as a character, but I'm more interested in from some of the scene I've seen from the betas and the Chinese servers. It looks like a lore accurate Virgil.
Have you decided?
And it's funny because I'm doing Chinese voices, so they only have them in English voices. Alright, by default, Virgil enters the battlefield wielding Yamato. If Virgil is not wielding the weapon you want, tap the corresponding signal orb to switch. Oh, nice. Alright. Hit red to switch back to Yamato. Okay, so since he only wields Yamato, it's most likely just stances. In regular form, you can gain SDT by pinging the Devil Soul with any weapon or launching combo strikes. Oh shit. At full SDT, fuck. Fucking stupid. SDT, tap signature to activate SDT form, which is what, Super Devil Trigger. You will lose SDT over time in this form.
This is power.
Specific attacks in Devil Trigger form will grant JCE points. Really?
You shall die. Too slow. It's over. You shall die.
Jesus, Phlebas. It do look like it feel like a more accurate Virgil.
Disappointing.
Am I gonna retain any of this information? No, it just takes time
Have
for my
you
brain to click.
decided which one of you will die first?
God, it took like a whole week for me to remember what the Apex Legends character I was talking about with my coworker.
This is power.
Okay, it says press and hold jump. Press and hold jump until it blanks, then release to cast Enhanced Dragon Breaker 2 or signature energy. Okay.
You shall die.
Okay.
You shall die. How disappointing.
Effect practice. Alright. We're going to go over Ultima Slash. Or something else. Probably along that lines.
Have you decided which one of you will die first?
No, learn about Yamato's effect. Tap red to cast Void Slash.
This is power.
Yamato has 2 effect practices. Press and hold basic attack.
shall die.
Let's learn about Mirage Edge. Or yeah. When having effect Ultima Slash, tap blue orb and press and hold basic attack to release during end lag of skill. Okay, so
Go to hell. It's over. This is our. Now you die. You shall die.
okay, so okay. So
Go to hell. It's over. This is our. You shall die. How disappointing.
already done that. Now we're gonna do the challenges for him. Which, luckily enough, usually characters come with a blue weapon. But it is good that they came, Virgil and Dante are coming with their 5 stars. Actually, before we do that, we're gonna put, because I actually already own Virgil. I am going to look up a guide and we're gonna outfit him. Oh, yeah, and also too, you can't forget about will Alpha finally get child support from Virgil? We will never know. Okay, so he doesn't have a dedicated set, so what we'll need to do is need to buy the memories. We are going to need a patent. Okay, so it looks like we want 1, 2, 3, and 5. And we'll go to memory shop and we need 2-piece Coddy. Coddy will be the 4th and 6th slot. And I do have a fuck ton of resources. They have an event weapon, don't they? The collab. Hmm. Do something. Uno momento. I need to check something real quick. Oh, we're almost done. Okay.
你知道是
I don't know if these are 100% worth it. Well, usually I do have to hit pity, but I don't know if it's what I wanted. Weapons resonance with full currency, it's not bad. You could buy 2 of them as well. 3,000 for hyper tuning, which yeah, these ones give you 5,000 each. Okay, so there are specific weapon ones as well. I do want the weapon. That's for the character pool, so we do need to be careful on what we're buying. There are really not any for just the weapons by themselves. It would have to be this one, the weapon resonance. Alright. So we're gonna go ahead and pull Yamato real quick. If we can get lucky. Never get lucky on the first 10 pull. Alright. Alright, looks like we're gonna have to hit pity. That's very unfortunate. Or do single pulls because maybe we'll get lucky on the single pull. Man, I wish I didn't get Genevieve's weapon, even though I didn't need it. I still wanted it because I like playing her. It's gonna make me go to the very end, ain't it? That's the thing with PGR, man. It always makes me have to hit pity, bro. At least the pity margin's like a little bit forgiving compared to other games. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go down. Alright, so. Oh, it does come BC as well, which is 600. Jesus. Should have looked at that one first. And the one I bought's a one time. Yeah, that's what I wanted. Also, that'll give me some more pool currency for getting more copies. We're gonna. I'm gonna be so upset if I don't like. I hate it says 80%. I fucking hate that. That makes me scared. Cause I failed at 80. I fucking knew it. See, I fucking knew it was gonna happen. I was gonna get fucking Devil Sword Dante. Like, don't get me wrong. I was gonna pull for it anyways, but I wanted to focus on Virgil. Fucking lovely, bro. Actually, what is his... I only think we truly need to get him up to... We need to max out his double S rank. Can I buy fragments of him from the Phantom Pain Cage store? I don't think you could do collabs through here. Nope. That's such bullshit, man. I fucking knew it. It does it to me every fucking time. Hey, look at that. We got a Virgil in the first 10 pull. You know what? I'll take it. I'll take that little redemption arc right there. Cool. I already got my 2 free Virgils you can get. Which this should put us fairly close. But we got the SS3, which is what I think was ultimately necessary.
Prowess.
Let's get back to actually kitting him out. So 20 plus 15. Ultimate, okay. I love this so much. For quick resonance. My Sin Devil trigger, that's what this was. My boy, I haven't played Devil May Cry in a while. There we go, everything's hypertool. Oh, well, when I get Dante, at least I have his weapon. Is the... Yeah, we have to use event tickets, man. Ugh. Well, at least the pity for, the Cubs here is only... The Cubs are only 20, thank God. Which I'll probably definitely want to get the Cubs. Cool, she's triple S plus. And here's mine. Mine's way stronger now.
There's no time for doubt.
I don't... I need to get Knife Wife set up. I don't have her set up yet. Oh, I'm so oh well. We'll use Rosetta in the meantime. And I know she's not the meta tank, physical tank anymore, which makes me sad. Well, actually, let me change. I need to finish her up, making her stronger. Zoda, I need
This
a Virgil there, and then I need Rosetta over here. Who's gonna be my starter? Virgil is gonna be leader.
there's no time for doubt. I know what must be done. Have you decided which one of you choose? Go to hell! Now you die. How disappointing.
Alright, so Virgil gains 20% crit, 20% extra bonus damage after casting Sin Devil Trigger, stacking up to 5 times. Regular form, Virgil restores 3 signal orbs with each basic attack, and Sin Devil Trigger form, he restores 1 extra. Sin Devil Trigger form, Virgil gains 100% extra bonus damage, cannot be stacked. It lasts until he hits, takes hit, takes hit, or exits form. Honestly, we'll just start with Virgil. Since he's
Have you decided which one of you will die first? Too slow. Go to hell! It's over.
帕特，那一招那一招
I need a new controller because it's
是出现故障了。要小心哦，帕瓦特还没有用尽全力呢。
Too slow.
冲冲冲，帕瓦特！
Not bad. You shall die. Too slow. Not bad. Too slow. Not bad. Too slow. This is ours. You shall die. Too slow. Go to hell. It's over. This is ours. Go to hell. It's over. You shall die. How disappointing.
Virgil gains 10% ultimate slash damage after casting Send Devil trigger, stacking up to 500%. In regular form, Virgil restores signal orbs. And Send Devil trigger form, Virgil gains 100% extra damage. Okay, similar shit.
Have you decided which one of you will die first? Too slow. Too not bad. Go to hell! It's over. This is ours. You shall die. Go to hell! It's over. This is ours. You shall die. Not bad. Too slow.
We
How disappointing.
Alright, cool. We got all of Virgil's shit complete.
And now, I'm gonna play with you.
For DT, press and hold basic attack to convert them to judgment points.
Let me show you what I've got. Take this. Go back to hell. Finish. Let me show you what I've did. Showtime.
For Faust. Press and hold signature to cast different signature moves based on the amount of judgment points. Cast signal orb skills and the devil trigger form to convert judgment.
Show you what I've got. Take this. Show dance. Go back to hell. Let me show you what I've got. Take this. Go back to hell. Finish. Go back to hell. Let me. It's showtime.
It's so weird having a character that can jump in
What you
PGR.
lack
But
is
no, they made
this.
him play fairly like how they.
Thought you'd like it.
Fuck. Oh my god, Dante. Fucking shit poster. I love him, man.
And now, I'm gonna play with you.
Tap red orb, the cast stinger, and tap it again to cast million stab.
Let me show you what I've got. Take this.
You can press and hold red/blue or press yellow. Okay, so the higher points you go, you can just skip to the
Adios. Hell yeah. Let me show you what I've got. Take this.
Okay, game.
What you lack is this. Huh. Thought you'd like it.
Yeah.
And now, I'm gonna play with you. Go back to hell. Shall we dance? Finish.
Ooh, wake up. Or not a wake up, a fucking follow up. Would you? Game? Please stop.
What you lack is this. Huh. Thought you'd like it. Leave it to me. This one.
I live in Pyria.
And now, I'm gonna play with you. Adios. Hell yeah! Now the fun begins. Now the fun begins. Shall we dance? Go back to hell. Go back to hell. Adios. Let me show you what I've got. Take this. Adios. Now the fun begins. Hell yeah. Let me show you what I've got. Take this. Go back to hell. Finish. Let me it's showtime. It's showtime. Go back to hell. Hell yeah.
Oh, he is. They didn't go over his different gun. That's crazy.
Hell yeah.
They didn't go over about his guns. That's fucking crazy.
Now the fun begins. Raining bullets. Hell yeah. Let me show you what I've got. Take this. Now the fun begins. Go back to hell. Finish. What you lack is this.
That's fucking crazy.
Thought you'd like it.
They didn't even go over the fucking guns in the fucking character trial. Guess I'm gonna have to do the actual tutorial for that. Or I'm just fucking crazy. Either one. Fire damage after consuming 30, 200%.
Is it time to fight? And now, I'm gonna play with you. Now the fun begins. Let me show you what I've got. Take this.
交给我吧。交给我吧。
Now the fun begins. Hell yeah! Go back to hell!
交给我吧。
Let me it's showtime!
交给我吧。
Hell yeah! Finish!
交给我吧。
Hell yeah! Go back! Finish!
交给我吧。
Hell yeah! Adios! 集中攻击
交给我吧。
What you lack is this. Huh. Thought you'd like it.
Fucking outro's fucking goofy, bro. Oh, okay, it's the same as before.
And now, I'm gonna play with you. Hell yeah!
拿出觉悟，
Let me
胡乱挥舞，毫无长进。
finish.
交给我吧。
Hell Go back to hell. Let me. It's showtime. Hell yeah.
交给我吧。
Hell yeah. Let me show you what I've got. Take this. Now the fun begins. Let me show you what I've got. Take this.
交给我吧。
Now the fun begins. Finish.
交给我吧。
What you lack
Yippee.
is this. Huh. Thought you'd like it.
Alrighty, cool. We got both the character trials. A little fun fact for everyone out there. Most of the combat system in PGR is based off of Devil May Cry. Because the devs, Kuro Games, are big Devil May Cry fans. And that's why in Wuwa, there's quite a few Devil May Cry references. Lab story.
尽头是我赐予你的终局。休想躲掉！
Yes, I know how this system works. Oh, they even got the Devil May Cry fucking shit. Super sexy savage.
休想躲掉！哎，风，呼啸！我来呀！笑，来！冲动！
Oh, did I break it? They made it exactly like Devil May Cry. Nice. Oh, they're letting us use Vera for this too. Ooh. It won't let me use my own ones. Damn it. Mine are so much stronger. No, we're gonna represent with Vera.
你很明智。
We'll go through all of them. Honestly, I'm a more fan of Virgil's moveset because it's a little more simplified.
I suppose this is how you wish to die.
Damn, instantly got me.
Down.
风，
Not gonna lie, a little upset we don't get to use Crimson Leaf for this. Come on, fucking recover from the stagger. Constant boss scores will be frozen during cast, but will increase massively after cost or after cast. So upon casting Hellfire Crucible, Razor, Whirlwind. Ooh.
You mock me? Knock you down. That's right.
Stop fucking getting staggered. Oh my god, really? He's flying around for me to lose my fucking score. Thank God for instant animations. Only an S rank, motherfucker. What are you talking about? I was at triple S. That's so fucking stupid, bro. Successful block grants bonus rating points and restores a slight amount of dodge gauge. That's fucking... it's just points overall. I'm gonna BRB. I'm gonna hit the bathroom and get some real quick. All right, I'm back, and I got some thorough. So I'm just eating a few more bites and we'll start. Still got a little more left, but
题很明确。风，
Seriously? Time core passive. Shadow Hut Tremor grants bonus rating point. Really? Really? There we go. Scored worse than before. I'm just fucking dog water, bro. Take no. Okay, so taking damage is what's getting me. The last in signature moves. Okay. Alrighty, so getting hit and performing signature moves is what's getting me on score multiplier. Days unlocks tomorrow or after reset tonight at like 3 a.m. Let's actually do normal.
There's no time for doubt. I know.
I don't like you can't use your own ones. I think I have my own Virgil though.
You shall die.
Too slow. This is how.
You shall die.
Too slow.
Go to hell.
It's over. Interesting. Not bad. This is how.
Damn,
Not yet.
that's unfortunate.
Much too. Too. Too.
That's unfortunate. I had to reboot. Well, let's see if I can do hard.
Not bad. Not bad. Go to hell. It's over. Not bad. Knock you down. Jackpot. Don't. This is ours.
You shall die.
Not bad.
Knock you down.
What?
Go to hell. This is ours.
You shall die.
Go to hell. Twos. Interesting. Not yet.
What? I hit dodge.
Much too.
I hit fucking dodge. What the hell?
This is out.
You shall die.
A mirror reflection. Huh. I hope you are. This is ours.
You shall die. Knock you down.
This is ours. Twos.
I don't think I got an S. I think I got an A. Yep, I fucking knew it. Yeah, I'm gonna need to practice the virtual fuck. Negative judgment cuts a normal status, which grants you ranked amount of rating. Bite invasion. You need to collect as many bite crystals as possible before we escape to a high score. You can collect sneakers in the stage and gain increased movement speed. Running through enemies can further increase its speed and refresh its duration. Most common monster in the world of bites. Enemies in the stage are pretty mediocre, but more powerful enemies might show up in the future. Pay attention. Hold up, it's... We. It's literally just Pac-Man. Whoop, shit. God. Unlocks in 2 days. Whoa. Crazy. Okay, and let's go ahead and start doing the collab story. The recording switch here, maybe. Oh, it's already on. The man in the frame walks to the office chair and lowers himself into it. He tugs at his lab coat, tightening it around his gaunt frame like a shroud. I'm Thomas Hell. From now on, I'll... Realizing his voice is tight with excitement, he licks his lips, hesitates briefly, then grabs the glass of water from the desk and downs it in one gulp. Damn, he a thirsty boy. From now on, I'll be recording my experiment logs on video. So, experiment log entry A-0001. The man leans towards the camera, his face slightly warped by the wide-angled lens. His eyes burn with an unnatural intensity, their gleam cutting through the pixelated haze of the screen, bright, almost feverish. Researcher Thomas Hell. I don't even know how to describe what I'm feeling right now. This is such a crucial opportunity. I must succeed. The man rises from his chair and slowly approaches a cylindrical chamber nearby. Perched atop a pedestal, within the chamber rests a shard, resembling nothing more than an ordinary stone one might find along any roadside. But Thomas knows the infinite possibilities harbored within this shard, all because it comes from the Hetero Tower. I will reverse everything. His voice is firm, devout as a prayer. Recording begins. Experiment log entry. He gives a slow spin in his office chair, letting his body settle naturally against the backrest. Guess I should make future logs more formal. My mentor always stressed that importance of rigor. Back to the topic. Experiment entry log A14. Researcher Thomas Hell. The 14th experiment has concluded, still no progress, as expected. This is just the brief darkness before dawn. The situation will improve soon. Experimentation log B 5042. Researcher Thomas Hell. No progress in the experiment. He runs a hand over the rough stubble, shadowing his chin, his voice low and grave. No time to waste. I still have much to do. Damn, bro's been going through a fuck ton. Experiment log entry C251. Researcher Thomas Hell. The man sits in silence for a long while. The quiet grows heavy, thickening the air until it feels as though he might drown in it. Another failed experiment. I was prepared for this, but... He throws himself back in the stagnant waters of silence. Thomas picks up a stack of experimental data from the table beside him, scanning the numbers once more, though he has already checked them countless times. The Gibbs variables, power output, conversion results, the Zhang function. I don't understand. Why can't I get the expected outcome in practice when using the value obtained by reserving the formula? Is the formula wrong? No, the formula is correct. But no, this is wrong. Completely wrong. He throws the papers violently to the ground, fingers racking through his unkempt hair in desperation. Ho Tower defies everything we thought was possible. I was a fool to trust those old theories. His so-called wise predecessors were nothing but a bunch of mediocrities. Mediocrities? There we go. Dominic was nothing special after all. He's driven to madness. I'm going to derive a new formula. Time will be mine to command. After reaching this conclusion, Thomas silently rises and turns off the camera. Fermentation log entry C 1564. Researcher Thomas Howell. Failed again. Camera flickers on for a moment, then off again. Experiment log 16 C1677. Failed. Experiment log entry C1754. Failed. Experiment log entry C2065. Failed. Experiment log entry 2480. Failed. Failed. Failed, 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 failed. Failed, failed, failed. Just getting the madness. Entry log E32. Research. Who else but a lunatic like me would do these experiments? Well, he's definitely an alcoholic. He's got a flask. He's got to drink himself into sanity. He lets out a self-deprecating chuckle. I have an idea. It's risky, but I want to give it a try. If my mentor knew what I was thinking, she'd be furious. But in the end, someone mediocre like me can only resort to this kind of method. His words gradually fade away, yet his bloodshot eyes glimmer with the ghost of a smile. Its thoughts drift back to long ago, when he wore not the white coat of an experienced researcher, but a humble grab of a still green student. Garb, my bad. He isn't sure if the occupant is resting or even wants to be disturbed, so he holds his breath and steps inside on light feet. There, behind the bored expression of her desk, sits his mentor, Miss Valentina. She seems in a trance, her gaze lost in the depths of a photograph. Thomas' gaze unconsciously follows his mentor's, landing on a group photo of 4 people he recognizes only 2, his mentor, herself, and Miss Schwartz. Of the remaining 2, one is a kind-faced middle-aged man, and the other a young person from Kolong. Something about the scene holds Thomas transfixed. An indescribable tension hangs between them like a visible wall, making him hesitate to interrupt Valentina and pull her back to reality. But Valentina notices him anyway. Curious? Sorry. Thomas doesn't respond right away, taking a moment to realize Valentina is talking about the people in the photo. Who are those people? They are the people who changed this world. Fair to them, most people in this world are just mediocre, myself included. You're being too modest, Miss Valentina. Director of the Science Council could never be considered mediocre. Valentina chuckles at his words and waves her hand at the young man, her voice tinged with melancholy. How am I not mediocre? Thomas shakes his head as trying to dislodge the memories. His gaze falls to the papers strewn across the floor, and he squeezes his eyes shut in anguish. You're right, Miss Valentina. How am I not mediocre? Only now does he understand what his mentor meant by mediocre. Torment of being mediocre. Alarm shrieked throughout the laboratory, wrenching Thomas awake from unconsciousness, who finds his body sprawled on the floor. In his days, he only recalls a few blurry fragments. Face splintering like glass, deafening explosion, a laughter, cold, mocking, cruel. Humans. What is happening? Wind screams past his ears as a man suddenly understands he is falling from the sky. With no time to question why he is here, the man reacts on instinct. Crimson energy crackles around him, surging from his body, and swirling red particles engulf his form. In an instant, his figure twists and expands until a red demon looms in the air. his massive wings beating to steady his ascent. Boom! The ground tremors as he lands. Dust billows around him. Then just as quickly, the red demon shifts back into the white-haired man in a red coat surveys his surroundings, only to be met with the bleak expanse of desolate ruins. What the hell is this place? At some ruins on the surface. This is one thing I'm a little upset with Pro games. They make a lot of money, but they don't have like any of the stories or events voice act. That's why I think Shift Up's a really good company with Nikkei, because all the story and the events, like the major events, are voice act. I'm not saying Kuro's not a bad company, but I know they got the money to hire some people to do voices, but for narration, but whatever. At some ruins on the surface, white-haired man in dark blue coat with green patterns also turns his gaze towards the room, while red glowing mechanoids approach ominously. Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze. Interesting. DMC1, whoa. Or messenger. I foresee in the future the land wakes up from a transport vehicle hurtles through the wilderness. Its tires churn up a swirling dust storm in its wake. The road, long forgotten and riddled with potholes, sends the vehicle lurching and shredding along the broken path. Or shuddering, my bad. Fuck. Let's see, how much longer will it take us? 15 minutes. This is already the 12th conservation area. Had to make sure I was saying it right. My brain was like, conversation, what? 2 weeks ago, multiple surface conservation areas came under attack by identified hetero creatures. Worst yet, nearly all personnel from the affected sites have since gone missing. What started as a small-scale incursion has swiftly escalated, and the window to rescue the attacked conservation areas is closing fast. These coordinates strike deftly the usual behavior of hetero creatures is something or someone pulling the strings behind the scenes. Another entity like Cradle, perhaps. According to the collected data, over 1,600 people have gone missing, with 187 deaths confirmed so far. Majority of casualties occurred during the initial attack. In just the first 3 days, 5 conservation areas were hit simultaneously, resulting in over 700 missing and more than 60 deaths. Babylonia has swiftly adapted its tactics, deploying its most agile elite squad as vanguard scouts to gather critical intelligence. Based on their findings, the support force would then mobilize, ensuring rapid reinforcements were needed. Reports of disappearances and deaths among conservation areas residents have dropped sharply since. But it's not enough. No matter how fast Babylonia moves, the hetero creatures always seem one step ahead, leaving defenders scrambling to keep up. Conservation area requesting aid earlier has a permanent population of 400 people. If this time, Lee pauses, leaving his thoughts unfinished. 4 hours have passed since we received the distress signal. Thea remains silent, her hands clenched around the steering wheel as she fights to keep the vehicle steady on the dilapidated, mud-slicked road. Lucia, how's everything with your new frame? Functioning well with no adverse reactions. Good. Reach the target location. Vehicle rolls into target contact. Only a deathly. Ground is dirt, pool of blood. Balls riddled with bullet holes. Acrid sharp in the around you. Building skeletal. Devouring. Damn it. Are we too late? Start searching. Go up and keep. Live. You're with me. Copy that. It will split up and search. Alright. Chaos envelops the scattered remnants. Over there. Live gaze. Hit the opening. Perhaps once. By blood. Only your. People are messaging me like crazy today about shit. Moments later, you find the entrance to an underground shelter hidden beneath the conservation area, but its isolation or lies in ruin. Shattered fragments on the ground have unnervingly clean, precise edges. This precision, it doesn't match hetero creature behavior. God, was it Virgil? It was a blade. Could it be an ascendant? Could it be a cradle-like entity? Over here, you and Liv rush to Lucia's side only to find a fallen construct beside her, barely clinging to life. Liv, treat him. One look tells Liv all she needs to know. The contract is past saving with current medical capabilities. Hang in there. Don't bother. I know my condition. The construct barely registers Liv's healing attempts, fully aware of its inevitable fate. Danny, one of the constructs stationed at this site. He retrieves a terminal slick with his own vital fluids from his chest, handing it over along with his identification tag. I recorded some footage that might be useful. Those final words, the lights in his eyes immediately fade away. Let's give him proper burial. After erecting a simple monument, a memorial for the people at this site, you access Danny's terminal, viewing the footage of poor ants. This is Danny, a construct stationed here in this area. Under attack! Pew pew pew! Shing, ching, 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 ching. Danny faces the camera, speaking rapidly. There are many hetero creatures. Ah! Creature lunges at Danny from afar, forcing him to dive aside at his terminal, clattering to the ground. The video recording by the device reveals the creature's bat-like forms and fluid flight. Creatures match the information previously gathered. In the footage, Danny springs to his feet and opens fire at the creature. The site couldn't have fallen this fast if it was just hetero creatures. And I'm just shortening it up because I'm tired of repeating the same fucking word over and over and over. As if to confirm Lucia's words, Danny's resistance seems short-lived. A blurry figure appears from the corner of the frame, followed by a brutal lightning-fast slash. Danny barely manages to react, but it's too late. Blade shatters right in front of his chest, and it's sprayed in a spray of vital fluid. The figure halts, the, the responsible weapon glinting briefly before being smoothly sheathed. Yet due to the camera's angle, only the person's lower body is captured in the frame. It's the hem of a dark blue coat. In the rest of the footage, bat-like creatures descend in swarms, snatching up the remaining survivors one by one. The humans are carried off into the distance. Now you find the answer to why the people in the sites all went missing. Let's report our current findings. Flying creatures spotted behind the mountain to the southeast. They're moving fast. Number? Estimate around 40 to 50. Estimate time of engagement? 30 seconds. Assemble in BTB formation, prepare to engage. The bat-like creatures soon descend upon the area. More than 40 of them swarm in overlapping lanes. Their ghostly silhouettes blotting out the sun, plunging the ground below in an eerie, bone-chilling darkness. Circle in the sky. Their shrieks and howls rendering the air a cacophony like hell's own laughter, mocking the fragility of the humans beneath. Death rides their wake, their joy found only in spilling out blood. Sorry. Then as one peel away in a sudden dive, the rest follow in a synchronized frenzy. The swarm surges downwards like a tidal wave. The attack is bang. They and Liv open fire in unison, unleashing como bulates. Their shots tear through the creatures swarming from above. Lucia cuts down any that their line. Grey Raven's squad moves with practiced precision. If the four of you keep this rhythm, the creatures won't last much longer. But unseen, lurking in the shadows beyond your sight, another creature awaits. It doesn't strike from the sky, but instead lunges forward from the moment it lunges, you catch its shadow. Countermeasures flash through the side. Each it guarded in rapid succession. Could take it alone, but careless moves could leave you or break the squad's current formation. Lucia! Watch out! Lucia is already poised for the strike, blade gleaming in anticipation. Once closer, the creature would meet steel. Something else moves faster. A blur too fast to track hurl. By the time you register, already. The creature crashes to the ground. Why are they using devil? Like, don't get me wrong. The track's a bop, but only then do you see it clearly. Massive sword. Sword has a strange appearance. Its hilt's textured like scales, and its handguard tipped with 4 jagged talons. Half of the blade is now buried in the ground. True devil weapon, anyone who sees it would instinctively think of such a description. The part that's killing me is, and ruining it, is they're playing Devil Trigger, which is Nero's theme in Devil May Cry 5. Dante's was Subhuman. They might have picked it because it fits the theme and the song and the background music and the OST for the game, but I think it is the more popular character theme. If I examine closely, the Devil Sword pinned in the ground suddenly dissipates into a red particles. Wow. Wow. From the distance, the swords came from someone let out an exclamation. The white-haired man in red stands atop the ruins. Posture loose, a smirk tugging at his lips. Looks like you guys need some help. Alright, we'll continue that here in a second. I need to BRB. I need another bathroom run. Already am. Yeah. As if it were nothing more than a game, man in red cuts through the creatures with effortless precision. During the battle, he also displays masterful gunsmanship. You running away already, not so fast. When the few remaining creatures turn to flee, the man in red immediately gives chase without a second thought. In just a moment, he runs off into the distance. Huh? Like he's quite eager to help. Wait for me! Person's voice echoes from another direction. Yuki. Ben? He once carried out a mission with Noctis in New Oakley. That's where you first met the mayor's son. Looks like you've already met Dante. So his name's Dante. Yeah, he's currently staying in New Oakley. We came here following a distress signal from this area. Dan surveys the ruins around and lets out a sigh. You still got here too late, huh? Has New Oakley been attacked as well? Yeah, it's been under attack by those bat monsters since 2 weeks ago. We defeated the first wave of creatures, but more kept coming. Thankfully, Dante showed up just in time and helped us repel them. Without him, New Oakley would have fallen, too. These creatures seem different from the ones we faced before. Because they're demons. Yeah, I can't shake the feeling there's something else to them. Something else? According to Dante, there. Demons. At this moment, Dante, having defeated the fleeing creatures, strides back towards you. Demons. His words are utterly shocking. For most people, demons are little more than relics of myth, whispers from forgotten tales. In this era where technology reigns supreme, neither gods nor demons have been discovered. And yet, if such an entity does exist, the people in this land know it by another name. The punishing virus. Yeah, they're demons, no mistake. Can you smell the stink of those freaks a mile away? If demons do exist, then what are you? Me? A wide grin spreads across his face as a crimson particle swirl in his palm, summoning that devil sword from thin air. Visual proof to back his claim. I'm Dante. I'm a devil hunter. All these voices inside his head. Transport vehicle grinds to a halt at New Oakley, marking her second visit to this place. Yet the town feels starkly different this time, with a palpable tension hanging in the air. Walls now encircle the place, guarded by constructs perched in the watchtower. Residents moved their hurled clusters, hauling crates of supplies. Jesus Christ. Despite the uneasy life stubbornly persists, makeshift stalls line the roadside, their owners hawking wares. Hey Dante, try one of my apples. Dante effortlessly catches the apple tossed his way. Huh, thanks. Dante, want to grab a drink later? See you there. An old cowboy tips his hat at Dante from his seat by the doorway. Dante returns, gestures with a grin. He seems quite popular around here. Yeah. Vaughn smiles gently at Liv's words. He's helped us fend off those creatures more times than I can count. No, Oakley, he's family now. As he speaks, Fawn glances subtly in your direction, watching for your reaction. You understand his implication perfectly by saying nothing. It seems he still harbors some hostility towards Babylonia. As your group arrives at the tavern, Dante pushes the door open and turns to face everyone. Welcome to the finest establishment in New Oakley. Despite the turmoil outside, the tavern hums with boisterous chatter. Perhaps most here have long since grown used to the uncertainty, not knowing whether they would live to see dusk. For them, this is simply another day on the surface. Look who's back, Dante. Another round and one for my friend Dante here. Cheers. Dante accepts the full glass of golden liquid and leads the group to a quieter corner. Dante, try my new pizza. I tweaked the recipe based on your suggestions. Could be much better this time. Perfect timing. Oh, Mitsuki, you're here too. Been a while. Well, about time someone from Babylonia shows up. I'll let you guys talk. The tavern owner, sensing the situation, walks away to leave you to your conversation. Leaning back in the sofa, Dante adjusts himself with casual ease, his eyes fixed on you in silent appraisal. So, let's talk about payment for mopping up your demon problem. You're from where was it again? Oh, right, Commandant of Babylonia. Call me Mizuki. He takes a bite of pizza, his face betraying nothing. Let's first talk about those demons you mentioned earlier. Alright, we'll start there. So in my world, there's the human world and the demon world. Huh? Hold on. What is it? What do you mean by your world? Literally, my world. Got a problem with that? That's problematic. That's problematic. You're from another world? From what I figured out these past 2 weeks, yeah. Forcing down the shock rising in your chest, you gesture for Dante to continue. In my world, there's the human world and the demon world. The demon world is where demons live. Sometimes demons slip into the human world and start causing trouble. And my job is to take contracts and hunt them down. Are all people in your world like you? What do you mean? That sword. He smiles and shrugs, but his voice sharpens with sudden seriousness. Because half of me is demon blood. ... After a prolonged silence, Dante speaks up again. Whoops, did I scare you? We've been through our fair share of things too. I like the look in your eyes. So how'd you end up in this world? Wish I had an answer for you, but I'm just as clueless. I was busy cleaning up demons in the demon world with someone when some crazy suction yanked me right back. Oh god, the mussy is it's sucking me in. Ah! This place. Okay, so that's funny. So this picks up at Devil May Cry, literally at the end of Devil May Cry 5 when Virgil and Dante are stuck in hell. And you don't know how to get back either. I don't. But I got a gist of your world situation. Maybe this Babylonia of yours can send me back home. So here's the deal. I'll help you clean up these demons, and in return, you help me get back to my world. Countless thoughts flood your mind. Demons, a devil hunter. Demons are involved. Maybe we should work with you. Now we're talking. But I need to report to my superiors first. Dante doesn't mind waiting a bit longer. His demeanor remains relaxed. I'll be waiting for your call. That's it for my conversation with Dante. Asimov, is this actually possible? Scientifically speaking, the existence of other worlds hasn't been confirmed, though theories about them have been around over the past few centuries. Plus, Asimov runs his temple, trying to ease the ache that doesn't truly exist. It is what it is. I think we can collaborate with him. If demons do exist, then this Dante will be key to solving our problems. If they don't... He pauses for a moment. He's only one person after all. Agent's descendants, even an entity like Cradle, would have handled worse. One more strange existence doesn't concern me. I'll leave the specifics of the frontline situation to your judgment. Watch it that. So, what do you say? It's a pleasure to work with you, Dante. Smart choice. We also recovered a video. Think we missed something. We replayed the video on the terminal, and once again, the figure who delivered the slash flashes across the screen. Besides you, Dante's expression visibly darkens. Crushing aura erupts from him. Dante? It's Virgil. Virgil? He's my brother. The air turns to ice. Lucia takes a small step forward while Lee's right hand already rests on the grip of his gun. Dante catches the tension coiling between them, but he pays them no mind, simply walking back to the couch and sitting down again. I've fought him plenty of times. Don't think he'd do something like this, but if this mess is tied to him, I'll handle it myself. Just as you're about to speak, your terminal communication line rings. The ring. I gotta be here. My sister was... And I gotta go get... I'm back. Some of my token cards I ordered came in. I'm gonna go look at Vigil. Battle preparations. Whoa, we're playing as Virgil. Culture without strength marches to extinction with the dawn. Thus spoken a politician. Humans once crossed towering mountains and ventured into the deepest seas, forging a miracle upon this land known as the Golden Age. But now only ruins remain. Herds of creatures roam through the broken walls. Virgil watches from above, his gaze fixed on the movements of those bat creatures. The rhythmic growl of an engine echoes in the distance. Motorcycle, unmistakable in cadence. Virgil tilts his head, his attention sharpens as the sound draws near. Oh, is this where is Crimson Weave gonna get her child support? And around the bend, a flash of red cuts through the wreckage. The rider's gaze snaps toward him as if fooled by instinct, their eyes meeting across the road. Very tough. For the first time in a long time, Virgil seems something stir within him. The motorcycle roars up the collapse planting ruins. Its engine snarling as it charges towards the rooftop. At the edge, the front wheel lifts the bike and soars across the gap and slams down onto the rooftop. Virgil watches his unusual disdain for human machinery, momentarily eclipsed by reluctant admiration for the rider's exceptional driving skills. Soon the bike skids to a halt on the rooftop where he stands, and the white-haired woman dismounts. According to survivors who escaped the attack area, a white-haired katana, dark blue coat. We got a animated.
就是你带领着这些异核生物的吗？
He's speaking Chinese.
Too slow. Not bad. Go to hell. It's over.
It's over.
Too slow. You shall die. Not bad. Too slow. Not bad. Not bad.
Really? I got staggered because of that.
watched you do. Not bad.
Yeah, she really was with that child support, bro.
Not bad.
Damn, I'm getting rinsed.
Too slow. Go to hell. Not bad. Too. Not yet. I still
Fuck.
have much to do.
Bro, why am I... Dude, I'm just so ass.
Now you die.
The storm daddy approaching. I did so bad. I got an S rank still. That's fucking wild. Probably only time based. Since when has someone like this been around on the surface? Her blade flashes free once more as Alpha lunges towards the devastating force. Yet Virgil meets the strike effortlessly, his sword a seamless barrier. Alpha shifts her angle, poised to retaliate, until a surge of energy pulses from him, forcing her onto the defense. Steel singing as his slashes carve through the air, each one met by her steady guard. He hears a low, intrigued hum escaping Virgil as surprise flickers behind his icy calm, only to be followed by an even more devastating slash. Lightning crackles as Alpha answers with equally devastating slash. Debris erupt, dust swallows the clearing, and rocks shatter in rain. Sorry, my sinuses just, my nasal passageway just clogged up. Ugh. Yet the two silhouettes cut through the chaos, using falling rubble to pivot midair before touching down with effortless grace. A heartbeat of stillness, chests rise and fall, steady but sharp, then they clash again. Steel rings out, a deadly harmony resonating through the battlefield. Every strike carves deeper into the earth, the very ground reshapes by their fury. In moments, the clearing is a scattered testament of their power. Impressive. What form of power is this? You don't know? The Ascension Network. What is that? Such power yet not an ascendant. A brief exchange reveals much. Virgil's body shows no trace of the punishing virus whatsoever. That blue blade floating in midair seems beyond any technological means as well. Another weird existence after the punishing virus. Alpha deflects the blue blade flying towards her, pivoting into a swift counter strike, only for her opponent to sidestep it. Just then, a creature lunges from their flank. Instinct drives her to hurl her short blade, but she notices the creature isn't targeting her. With the realization, she holds back her attack. Spotting the creature, Virgil instantly summons his Mirage Blade to strike. Impaled, the beast crashes to the ground. It twitches from growing still as life bleeds away. Creatures attacking him. The creature's attack is only the beginning. More of them surge forward, closing in on the two. At that moment, Alpha realizes the man before her was nothing to do with the recent disturbances in the Ascension Network. It seems I had the wrong idea about you. I apologize. Time out. Virgil falls silent for a moment. Sure. Alpha is the first person Virgil has been able to communicate with since here, and he finds himself intrigued by the man he mentioned, supposed leader of the creatures. Get rid of these creatures first. Hero creatures. Virgil mentally notes the term while his face remains expressionless. Alright. Something about them isn't right. Their numbers are unnatural. You're cutting down another creature. Alpha's voice for suspicion. Normally these creatures don't actively attack ascendants. Even when some do become aggressive, they usually retreat after a few are slain. Yet these creatures in front of them act as if they don't feel fear at all. I've observed them. They seem to be scattered, searching for something. Alpha recalls the recent anomalies in the network. As expected, someone is pulling the strings behind them. Just then, the creatures halt their attack as if obeying some unseen signal. In eerie unison, they swarm toward a nearby building. Immediately after, a girl's scream pierces the air, echoing from the same building. Oh! Alpha's frown deepens, but she still decides to sprint towards the cry for help. I'm gonna blame it that I'm not fully comfortable with playing with Virgil or Dante yet to my shit ass. My shit ass. And there's a whole lot of ass. A whole lot. Man, my throat's getting rough. I don't know if I'll be able to finish this. Her comms ring at this moment. The incoming call displays no name, only a jumble of code. No name? It can't be. Lucia glances in your direction. Given the recent creature activity on the surface, the two of you share the same suspicion on who's calling. This direct intrusion is a communication method Luna's group often uses. It could be them, maybe the Sentnet affected too. You answer the comms and Alpha's face appears on the screen alongside a white-haired man. Virgil. So this must be Virgil, the one Dante mentioned earlier. But why is he with Alpha? Virgil, what the hell's your deal with those creatures? You can smell it too, can't you? A reek of demons all over them. Dante's face tightens with agitation, his words laced with anger. Don't tell me you're behind this mess again. Bastard. Fool. I haven't the slightest idea what you're referring to. I only arrived here hours ago. Their argument escalates so quickly that neither Alpha nor you have a chance to get a word exchanged. Cast a questioning look at Alpha. The Alpha doesn't see this coming either. I know. It's the mirror demon. Dante and Virgil's argument abruptly stops as all eyes turn to the timid little girl huddled in the corner. Alpha pulls her into center. Oh, she's adorable. She's why I contacted you. Alpha points to the little girl. We just saved her from the creatures. while they were trying to capture her. Whoever's behind all this, she's clearly the key. I'll let Lucia or Leica tell you the rest. I don't know why my brain... Dude, having dyslexia fucking sucks, bro. With that, Alpha steps aside. Leica's clothes cling to her. Dirt streaked and rumpled, bearing the grin of a day without washing. Rhyme. Fuck. A faint tremor runs through her and her eyes, wide and shadowed deep, the toll of life on the run. Every glance thrown her way seems to press down on her. Her voice wavers, stumbling. There. It's okay, Leica. We're Grey Raven from Babylonia. And Alpha here beside you is really strong. Keep you safe. Alpha glances at Liv, saying nothing. All right now. Take your time. Breathe deeply with me. For a moment, Liv's gentle reassurance steadies Leica's. She begins her story. I'm Leica. My father's Thomas Hell. Thomas Hell? You glance up at Lee, but only shakes his head. Seems the name means nothing to him. Those creatures that look like bats were all made by the mirror demon using red tide. The mirror demon took over my dad's body and built a tower. It's called the Tower of the Babel Tower. I want to say Tower of Babel because that's what it's. Tower's full of monsters. Dad helped me escape and gave me a recording. And he told me to find people from Babylonia. Can we see the recording? Of course. Oh, but I don't have a device to play it. Let me do it. Alpha takes the memory stick from Leica's hand, slots it into her terminal, and transmits over. You tap the file and the recording flickers to life, playing it in sync across both screens. The video footage is shrouded in darkness. The filming location barely illuminated by stars. A gaunt man standing at the center of the frame, surrounded by computers and analytical equipment. The screens cast an eerie red glow, the reflections bleeding into the shadowy outlines of what seems to be an ancient stone structure behind him. Green and red lights weave across the man's face, deepening the hollows of his sunken eye sockets, veiling his exhausted. Wary, he drags a hand over his eyes before fixing the camera with a hollow stare. I'm Thomas Hell, and this is my confession. I was a member of the Science Council, but given how long things have turned out, the Science Council was right to expel me. I studied time and space in the past. Once I even dreamed of creating a atoll jump device, or I guess that's spatial device that allowed a outrun itself. But the universe is too vast. And during the Golden Age, we ventured into outer space, but even Dawn 3 could barely scrape 1% of light speed. Too slow, far too slow. But all in all, that was just a wish I had in the past. It all started with my obsession. After my wife died from her illness, I poured everything into my research, and time became my focus. I wanted to bring her back. Medical advancements don't wait for the dead. With today's medical technology, her genetic disease. I tried every possible. I found hetero tower. I was certain it was, but or hetero tower shard helped me. Something else came. Demons. Kill. One is inside me. Still weak. So I can sometimes wrestle back, control the body. But it's only already hard to summon the punching virus tower and created the Babel Tower with it. And puts a set of coordinates, storing them in the video. This is the location. Video reaches its point. Coordinates appear on the terminal. Finally, if it's from Babylonius, please, I beg you, protect my daughter. Video cuts off here. My God, my throat! Alrighty. I'm gonna make an executive decision here. I am gonna go ahead and call it there for right now. It's a 3-hour stream. It's okay. Not into my normal 5. But my throat's giving out, and my voice is starting to become hoarse. So we'll continue this. We'll continue this Friday because I don't think there's another major event. Well, the new event for Nikkei should be starting as well. But I might start streaming a little early Friday. Do some more of this, and for the Nikkei event, who knows? We will figure out then. But anyways, thank you all for coming by. I appreciate you all. I love you all. I hope to see you Friday. And you all take care. Bye-bye.